Hello YouTube, Infinite Magicraid community, Gandolf here. Today's video is going to be a little bit different, as you notice that I'm actually trying to voice over my own recording. I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning, tried to do a summon video, and then forgot to turn on the mic until the end of the recording. And now it will be a little bit difficult for me to redo the video given the fact the summons has already been done. So I'll try my best. It will be a little bit awkward as you might feel the audio and the video might be slightly out of sync. I will try my best. So enjoy the video. So we do have Freud up this week for Miracle Summons. When we look at his echo, we will notice that his echo is going to be able to bring in additional skill damage when you're reading the kit. I know it's a 5-star what we're seeing here. I do believe at hopefully 0-star you're going to get maybe 10% skill damage. We are going to summon his echo later if we do get a copy of Freud, because I feel like this gives him an alternative to potentially even replace Lydia as long as he has enough speed. Now, in my last video, what I talked about was you can potentially build a budget Freud on a holy set. You're getting a lot of effective hit, and you're getting a good amount of HP. And you don't even actually need to get a lot of effective hit for how you're building. Sorry, a lot of healing effect when you're building him, because what you're really looking for is stacking a ton of HP on him, just so that he's able to survive. Him surviving is absolutely critical, because in multi-hit situations, the moment he dies, he stops protecting your allies, and we have demonstrated that in the hero analysis video that went up yesterday. But this echo gives him alternative. I mean, Lydia only gives 30%, so I think maybe at 4 stars or hopefully even 3 stars, we're able to get past the 30% skill damage, which means if you're comboing him in a speed cleave, as long as he's faster than the final booster, which is a little bit tricky here, nonetheless, but let's say you get him faster than Big Jack. That means you effectively can replace Lydia on that team, because you will get the attack up and you will get the additional skill damage. He will be able to effectively give the boosting effect of Lydia without even hitting the enemy, right? So that's a nice plus, because Lydia will trigger Donald, right? And Freud wouldn't. Now, of course, building him that way would mean very high speed requirements on first day, which is highly valuable, that a lot of heroes demand. With that, I mean, this echo does bring those options for you. And, it's making me consider that I might want to consider summoning Freud. Now, I'm pretty sure I said a little bit more than this in the original video, but we'll leave it there. Okay, great. So we went over to the Miracle Summons. And here I was really struggling. I always have really bad luck on limited summons. For those of you who actually follow my video quite a bit, you will notice I pretty much went full pity every single time on these banners. I think 2 banners ago on Jenny, you saw that I kind of blew all my savings and got only 1 copy of Jenny. The benefit of a hero that's not limited is you can own, it's end of the day, it's still cheaper than limited heroes, because you can get extra copies using just legendary eyes. And with the echo, it does make him a much sweeter deal than the hero analysis that I did yesterday. So I'm making the decision here to basically give it a shot. Summon. I'm going to go to try for 1 pity. The worst that could happen is I'm just simply building up one pity towards the limited hero. And the best case scenario is I get him, right? And especially if I can get him early. So that would be really nice. And I do have enough miracle runes over there for one pity without tapping into the gems. So I think, want to, give it a shot. And I hope I start summoning soon from the original video. Okay, looks like I'm summoning. Now, as I mentioned before, some companies like to give streamer luck, and that's why you see a lot of content creator and people who play these games offer to let content creators do their summons. Please don't offer me to do your polls for you. I feel like while I'm on stream, I get worse luck, and you guys have seen it. And then when I go read my video comments, it's like, oh, I got this on the first try. Oh, I got this without hitting pity. Maybe those are the people that you might need to want them to go onto your account and do the summons. Definitely not me, because I have absolute trash luck whenever I'm streaming. The one time, I think this was in Discord, where a lot of the streamers or content creators were doing a massive summoning session. I think it was like the anniversary summons with Jiramu at that time. We all were summoning Henge. And when it was my turn, I got up and I started summon. I was hitting pity every single time, and I wasn't getting it until full pity. I got so sad after 150 summons, 450s before the first one. I went off stream to do the rest, and I got back to back. That was my best summons ever off stream. But clearly, it looks like we're not getting it at all. And we did 100. We're at 44. My hope is we're getting a soft pity at least the next 40. And I really hope we get it. And nope. The game is very punishing in terms of these summons. So let's just do the last 10. Yeah, let's do the last 10 and pray for the best. I mean, I'll take a Chelsea. I don't have a Chelsea yet, so yeah, even that, I really should just complain a lot. Oh, okay, it's a new hero. I know it's a little bit. It's really hard. I feel like for those of you who look for the reaction from content creators, the original reaction was massive, and it's really hard for me to fake the excitement when you know that I got it. But I hope you enjoy the voiceover. I'm definitely very excited to have him early. I have, I think, one legendary eye laying around. I know, Jamie, I woke up to you messaging Discord that you E5'd him already, which makes sense now I think about it, because when I first saw it, I was like, what the heck are you doing? Why did you E5 him? Wouldn't E3 be enough? Now I know the extra the extra 100 speed does make sense now, given if you factor in the echo. So maybe what I'll do is I'll do the echo summon now, just to make it one video. I prefer not to have to record and upload a separate video just for the echo, since we already talked about the echo. I'm gonna switch my screen setup here just so that we're now back to the actual live game, and of course I want my banners back up here. Whoops, let's close that one. There we go. my logo, little icon up there. So yeah, if you do decide to summon, my code is up for one more day. So if you want to pick up anything, that extra 5% discount, and of course supporting me is very much appreciated. Let's get our Echo Summons out of the way. Hopefully we have the same level of luck. And I'm complaining a lot. You hear me, game. Even though I think the last couple of Echo Summons were pretty spot on. Not only were they early, I've been getting echoes pretty much on the first try. Let's not jinx that. I recently stocked up, like not having to need that many excellent runes, and I've been converting every week just so that I can keep on doing these Echo Summons every 2 weeks upon release. And I think for the viewers, this will be really helpful because if you do plan to build out Freud on speed, you will like to know how many Echo copies you need for him to be kind of on par with Lydia in terms of that initial boost capability. So getting a 0 copy would absolutely be very nice. All right, perfect. Okay, we get... Wow. That's disappointing. I guess they are really making sure Echo scaling is done a lot better now. So if you think about it, every copy gives 6%. So it means it's linear scaling. Before, I guess you weren't incentivized to get as many copies of these Echoes as you want. Now it's sort of like, yeah, every copy it's scaled linearly on these stats now. I've kind of noticed they doing that with some of the more recent Echo. This definitely was not true for some of the earlier Echoes. You usually get maybe like 30 or 40% of the buff, but this is definitely a really good Echo for him, not gonna lie. So definitely if you plan to use him in that capacity, it will get a little bit more expensive because you will want to get more copies of this Echo. And I'll leave it at that. So there you go. We went through the Echo and we went through the summons, and really happy that I got him. 150 miracles, but for first pity, in hindsight, that's of course super budget friendly. And yesterday we went through in terms of his kit already, right? In terms of how valuable, and he will have definitely a role in PvP, possibly becoming a staple for... Where is him? You saw that I got him. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Phew. Just panicking for a sec. He is a supporter, so that means getting to higher speed is viable. I am happy because he's red mark, and I have a very fast speed on Ascendo here. I finally took it to 5-star level 20 the other day, hoping that I'll get a quint roll on speed. Clearly it didn't happen. But this is a piece that I got really early in the game. You can imagine how happy I was. 1 month into the game, I get 140 speed on a piece. So anyways, we'll be looking forward to building him up. Hopefully you get to see him in the lineups. Whoops, I have to sorry, let me just quickly awaken him. I think I have enough eyes to at least to get to E2, I think. Okay, I only have one. Definitely will be taking him to E2 next. Hopefully, well, this actually kind of makes me want to... I didn't get the good deal yet, but this might make me want to get the good deal now a bit. 1, to top up the miracle summons, and 2, to get that eye, just so that I can start using him in my lineups a little bit. Anyways, I'll leave that with you. It is the last day on my code. Very much appreciate the support whenever you guys use my code. And I'll catch you guys next time. Gandolf out.